Hi, and welcome to Future Focus. Today we're talking about carbon accounting and how having access to data you can rely on can help small businesses make informed investment and purchasing decisions. Businesses and consumers increasingly want to know that those who they invest in or buy from are sustainable. To help us unpack this and what it means for small businesses, and the call for non-financial accounting to be as rigorous and transparent as traditional financial accounting, I'm excited to be joined by Jessica Richmond. Jessica is the CEO and co-founder of Sumday and a driving force behind helping small businesses accurately measure their emissions and chart a sustainable way forward. Jessica, it's great to talk to you today.
Thanks, James. Thanks for having me.
So to start off with, what is carbon accounting?
So carbon accounting is the process of understanding the greenhouse gas emissions that are emitted into the atmosphere as a result of your business doing whatever it is that it does.
And when we think about countries trying to move to net zero emissions economies, how can carbon accounting help with that transition?
So to reach net zero, we need robust and transparent carbon accounting. Carbon accounting helps us understand baseline emissions, so where do we start? And the process of reaching net zero means that we need to track our progress year on year. And the process of transparent carbon accounting enables us to do that.
So let's talk about small businesses. What does this mean for them and their accountants? How can they make sure, on top of everything else they're having to do, that they're meeting these requirements that are coming out?
So carbon accounting doesn't have to be as scary as it sounds. It can actually just become an extension of your financial accounting and reporting. And often that's the most effective and cost-effective way to do that. So carbon accounting for small businesses means talking to your accountant, understanding the data that's required to complete this process for your business, and then using your existing financial accounting systems like Xero to streamline that process going forward. And then you can start to understand the emissions associated with your business and share that with stakeholders as you wish, or use it internally.
So how are consumer preferences changing, and what do you think this means for small businesses in this area? Because does it mean it's more crucial to accurately understand your carbon footprint?
Yeah, so small businesses have a huge role to play. They obviously make up over 90% of businesses worldwide, and so we need small businesses to be embedding carbon accounting as well. And I think what's really exciting is with accountants stepping into this role as the carbon accountant, now your existing accountant can simply do that with you and make sure that it is audit ready and it is something that you can rely on and that you're making appropriate disclosures so that everyone is on the same page. So that's a really exciting area where this is evolving as something that any accountant can support their small business to do.
And so how can small businesses get the most out of their data today so they can start carbon accounting? And what role can accountants play in supporting them in that?
So the good news is that many small businesses will have a lot of the data that they need to do this already. And often it might be sitting in somewhere like Xero at the moment. So the biggest opportunity is to really look at the sources of data, like fuel invoices or electricity invoices, transaction records, and make sure that that's sitting there in the accounting system, ready to be sucked in to do the carbon accounting process. There's also an opportunity to engage with the small businesses suppliers as well and give them an opportunity to feed in their data. So there is a huge opportunity to just simply streamline what is already available as part of that process.
It was really great chatting with you today, Jessica. I really appreciate you sharing your insights with us. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me, James.